Hi, hello, good afternoon everyone. Thank you for coming to join me. I wasn't going to put the camera on because I've got myself in a mess. I've been playing, or I decided that I wanted to play with the old design shop printable Blank Grunge Labels. And this is a new kit that Julie from the old design shop's got out. And I think there's 5 sheets, I'm going to say 5 sheets of plain labels. And she's also just released as well what's this one called, Shabby Ephemera Cards Birds. So I've got both of those, but the one that I wanted to play with today was the grunge labels. I haven't done anything with this one because I wanted to show you what they were like before I've been messing about. So what I thought that I would do is stamp on them to make them into journal cards or tags or whatever. But I thought I never use my stamps. I've only got a few. And so what I've done on 4 of these pages is I've just stamped. That's what I've done. And I thought it might be fun. I've backed them all with tea-dyed paper because I thought that they'd make journal cards or pockets or whatever. So after I'd got to this stage, I thought, well, perhaps I'll turn the camera on and just show you what I'm thinking. I don't know, just sort of work through my thoughts with you. I've got all bits and pieces. I've got some Tim Holt's Little Folk. I've got some of Amy's ephemeras, and I'll put a link to, I'll put the name of the kit that the Amy's Little Faces photos are in. It's linked to the abandoned kit, I think. I've got some scraps of paper. I've got some Tim Holt's The Little Bits that I never get to use because the little bits, and you never know where to use them. So what do I want to do? I don't know. I thought I would decorate them, is what I thought I would do. And I don't know, that I can see a rose staring at me. I don't want, I've got some dark ink out. Let me just, sorry folks, reaching. Let me just reach for a paler ink. I don't know. I don't want to do these in any, all the same style. There's a little bit to poke out there. Where did that go? And I don't know how it'll look when I've cut these out. But I'm kind of thinking, I don't know why that rose was talking to me, but it was, and I'm kind of thinking I might like it to go on there. Now, obviously that peeps out beyond that label. So I'm just going to cut that one off its background. I'm thinking, folks, I know it's a difficult thing to watch me think, isn't it? Because I haven't really thought this through. I just thought, oh, they'd be fun to play with. Let me just cut that. I'm going to leave a bit on the bottom of that for now. Cut that up there. So how are you all doing? It's a lovely afternoon here in the UK. It's actually Sunday afternoon, but I'm not going to put this video out until next week because I'm away. We go away on Wednesday, so maybe I'll post it Wednesday, just so that you don't miss me while I'm gone. I'm thinking I want to put that on there, but obviously it's going to overhang this slightly. I know what you're saying. Why doesn't she cut all of that bottom bit off? Well, I probably will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. So I'm going to cut all of that bottom piece off, and I think this I would use as a tuck spot. So I think that I want to put it on but have the rose hanging off like that. And you know the way my little mind works, but I'm thinking if I'm careful, just seeing that looking at me, it could be a little tuck spot, couldn't it? Not necessarily with that, but with something. I've got some of the smaller Tim Holtz bits and pieces here. Beautiful wild flowers. Oh, that would be perfect, wouldn't it? So if I scooch that over a little bit, and then let me just grab a journal page, something that I can just kind of say what I want to do. So it would go on a page like so, but because the rose is hanging over, the rose would get glued on as well. And then that would be a tuck spot just there. I think that works rather nicely, doesn't it? I think it does. So what I want to do is I want that rose to hang off a little bit. Reaching again, folks. Just going to get a little pencil, and I'm just going to put a pencil line where I don't want to glue past. Well, I want to glue kind of on that line because that's where I want it to go, because I want it to be a pocket. Yes, that's what I'm trying to think. I've actually been out in the garden. I've done loads of gardening this morning. It's the weekend where my hubby's away. I did go and see him yesterday, which was Saturday, and it was a lovely day. He's at a place called Thoresby in Nottingham. Oh, gosh, let me just grab a pin. My glue's dried up. I think I've left the lid off it. He's at a place called Thoresby, which is out towards Sherwood Forest, you know, where the Robin Hood lives. It's out that way, out Clumber Park, so quite local to where we live. It's about half an hour's drive from me, so not too far. And he's there with his Jeep doing his bit. It's a 40s weekend, so him and his group are there. I'm going to do this way. Silence a minute while Carol puts that on there. Oh, I like that. I do like that. So he's there with his buddies, and I went to see them yesterday, and I timed it right. They just got the barbecue lit. It's not a barbecue. They've got a because it's a 40s event. Ian and his gang they've got the Jeeps and the Dodge Carriers and all the rest of it, and they do reenactments and things. So they don't have a barbecue as such. What they have is a jerry can, you know, the 1940s jerry can, laid flat, and then they've cut the top of it out and put it on legs, and they use that as a barbecue. Because I guess back in the day, that's probably the sort of thing that the soldiers would do, because they wouldn't have a barbecue, would they? They'd have to use what equipment they'd got. So I went yesterday, I took Bonnie with me, took plenty of water, and she enjoyed sitting in Ian's tent. Yes, he has a tent. He has a replica World War II tent. Can you believe it? I'm just looking to see if I would like. I really need to sort these Tim Holtz bits out, because that one of the reasons I don't use them is I want to put all the flowers and vegetable bits. It's not a vegetable, is it? I want to put all the little bits, the flowery bits separate, all the labels separate, the people separate, because you flick through and you can't find anything. You know you've got them, because I know there's little butterflies in here. If you see one, shout loud as you like. No, I'm not going to find a mushroom. I just wanted to put something on that little book, and I thought a butterfly. Too big. I don't want that one. Too big, and I can't find. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. That one wouldn't show up very well. No, too big. I don't like the butterfly after all. I thought I would. I thought I'd like it. I don't. Never mind. So I'm going to leave that like that, I think. And if I find a butterfly, it's bugging me now. Come on, shout at me. Stop searching, Carol. It's not there. It's not there. I know there's a little pink one in there. It's not going to show itself to me. So I'm going to leave that one as it is. I like it. That's good. Right, so what else would I like to do? I think I might like to put one of Amy's little peoples on it. Those flowers don't show up very well, do they? I'm determined to use that butterfly, aren't I? These little bits annoy me as well because they're so fiddly. I don't mind that. Do I need something with a bit more colour? Oh, these little pieces. That looks better, doesn't it? Something that's a bit brighter. Goodness knows what's in here. No idea, but I quite like that. I think I just want to keep them simple. And then when I cut round it, as I say, it can either be a pocket or a journal card or a something. But I quite like that. That actually fits in that circle, doesn't it? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I guess there's lots of ways that you can use these tags as well. This was just me kind of thinking, what could I do on this Sunday afternoon that would make lots of mess? I'm just wondering if I might want a little strip of something. I love this paper. I think I might. I think that I might. Do I want it that way? No, I'm going to put that over her. Just ink it a bit. Glue pad, that would work. That would be useful. So I'll just do a few of these with you. See where I get to, eh? But I think once they've been stamped and backed, you can play around with them as much as you like, can't you? I'm going to put that at a jaunty little angle. Am I even on screen? I don't know. I'm going to put that along there. The other thing that they had yesterday at the show that I went to was they had Spitfires doing a fly past. And I think they're there again. I love to see the old planes. It's really moving when you see them. That on there. I like that these tags that Julie's done are so neutral as well. There we go. I like that. What else could we do? Got some of the little Tim Holtz people. They could go on there, couldn't they? Oh, doesn't it annoy you with these where you get a little bit snipped out the little girl's head? Very annoying. I don't know why I'm why on earth am I putting a mushroom with those ladies? Somebody know? Does anybody know? I'm sure I don't. Let's cut one of these out. think I want to see those numbers. Just looking to see if there's another bit that pops out there. Manufacture of cycles, finest cycles. Let's just cut it a bit smaller, I think. Hang on to her. Oh, she's asking to be used, I think, isn't she? Saint Etienne. Might be nice. I am finding all sorts of ladies now in here. I thought, you see, this is the thing, they all get budged up, don't they? They do all get budged up. I like that. Do I want a little bit of something on it? I don't think that I do. I think I want to keep it quite plain. Just ink a little bit, not a lot. So what are you all up to? I hope you're up to something good. I say we go away Wednesday. It's the quilt show at Malvern that I wanted to go to. But where we park the motorhome or the camper van, it's quite a walk to the show. So if it's hot, I mean, Ian could drop me off. He may do. And then I might walk back and meet him. I don't know. I might even put my bike in. How would that be? I like that. She looked like she's playing ball, this little girl. She could be a little fairy playing ball. Why not? Sorry, little butterfly, but you are losing your antennae and things because this little girl wants to fly. Oh, that's a point. I've got those. Oops, excuse me a minute, ladies. But somewhere I have got Tim Holt's words. I don't use these very often either. And I think that's because it just takes me forever and ever to find a word I like the look of. I just need to organise myself better, I think. I think that's what it is. She's playing with a ball, isn't she? And I can never see. I can never see the words. Don't forget to fly. There you go. I knew there was one that said that. I'm going to cut that into 2. I'm glad that fell sticky side up. It's not like the marmalade then. You know, you drop your toast in the morning and it falls marmalade side down. Listen to me, I sound like Paddington. Oh, I just recently watched the latest Paddington film. Actually, I watched it last night because it's not a film that Ian would watch, you know. And I just wanted to watch it. Oh, I did enjoy it. I like a bit of Paddington. It does make me laugh. I guess, is it a kids' film? Well, I'm a kid at heart. Who knew? There we go. She can go on there. Don't forget, I've lost me to fly. To fly. Get it down there, girl. What time is it? 20 minutes. Well, I'm liking those so far. What do you think? It's quite a good way to use these, I think. That's a bit big, isn't it? I have got the other ones that I can bring in, haven't I? I quite like that one on there. It's a shame because it covers a lot of that up, doesn't it? Well, I could trim it, couldn't I? I could trim this just a little bit. Let's just take a little bit off of it, not a lot. And I don't like cutting on this glass mat because it slips and slides out the way. Take a bit off the width as well, I think. And I guess it doesn't really matter if I do cover up the stamping that I did. As Amy says, it's all about the layers. There's no reason why, for, wherefore. Oh, that's better because we can see the numbers then, can't we? Don't need those words. Do we want something else on there? A bit of colour maybe. Actually, if I'd thought about it, I could make that a little bit of a bigger tag, couldn't I? Let's just cut that. If I was to put that over there a little ways. Yeah, I like that. That's going to go on there. And yes, I'm extending over that tag, aren't I? But I don't think that matters. If you do, shout up. I'm just doing as I feel I want to do this afternoon. Where have they gone? Oh, they're here. I probably shot them, wafted them away, didn't I? And they are going to go on there. So the palaver of the van, for those of you that follow me will know that we've actually done a straight swap with our van to something slightly smaller but with a fixed bed, because we've struggled. Oh my goodness me, have we struggled with this van that we've got. Cross with ourselves for going with it when I think we kind of knew it would be difficult. It's doing the bed up that's doing us in. No, that's too big. That is too big. I think I want to cut this one out, and I'm going to cut it. I think it might be a pocket. Yeah, so we changed the camper van, straight swap. We were supposed to collect the new one on Wednesday last week, but the awning rail hadn't been delivered in time for them to fit it for us to collect it on the Wednesday. So we dropped our van off and came back vanless. But we pick it up tomorrow, which is the Monday. It just doesn't give us very long to kind of get everything back in and sorted before we go away on Wednesday. But never mind, that's okay. We can sort it. I like that, but I would like a little something on there. Gosh, the little bits are too big. What does this one say? Oh, natural history. I don't need natural history on it. That would be a bit odd, wouldn't I? Wouldn't it? Airmail? They're not going by airmail, are they? Specimen. It's not a specimen. These must be specimen labels, mustn't they? I like the colour of that one. It's just a bit big. That. I'm going to have number 12 on there. Have it at a jaunty little angle. Looks like they're all going out on a picnic, doesn't it? I bet they've got the picnic hamper in the back. And they're all ready, packed up. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? And so the adventure begins. I think that would be good, except that I can't fit it in. I could cut it down, I know that, but I don't think it would, oops, ping, stick down again. I think this one might fit. Oh, there's funny, it's peeled off and left the sticky behind it. That's not good, is it? You watch, this is going to be a devil to... Adventure awaits you. So they're off on their adventures. I wonder why it left its backing behind. I have had these a while. Maybe they don't. Maybe they've got a shelf life. Don't know. You watch, I'm going to tear it in a bin. Find a place that's not sticky. So I think these labels, these grungy labels, I think that they are making excellent bases to create onto. I just wanted to see what that whoopsie one would look like in a journal on a page. Oh yeah, I'm liking that very much. That would make a lovely pocket, wouldn't it? Yes, I like that. Yes. I really want to get this journal finished. I really do. Right, what time are we on? 30 minutes. I'm going to have a go at doing a couple more, folks. think this is probably from Amy. And I'm just thinking, I'm going to cut this. I think this is from Amy's old stuff kit, I believe. Let's just have a look. No, I don't want it on those. I think I might want it on that though. I'm going to glue it onto that to make it just that. Not that, where's my bit of paper? I've lost my bit of paper. Somebody help. Where's my paper gone? That will do. That will do. Right, let's cut this out. Different scissors, haven't I, than I usually use. Struggling with them. Silence while the girl tries to cut. I'm looking forward to hubby coming home tonight. It's always nice when he comes back when he's been away. Quite like that on the, oh, 1900. I like it on that one. I think that will just fit nicely. I wasn't thinking when I stamped these pages where I should stamp for what I was going to put on them. I've got this lady here. Would she work as a little journal card in there? I could see her out the corner of my eye saying, use me, use me. She would, wouldn't she? Looking out of there. What do I want to put on the back? I don't think I want to make it any bigger. Although I could, couldn't I? I think I will. I think I will make it that bit bigger. Oh, I can tell I've done gardening. The back hurts. Don't garden. That's the answer. My ruler. Oh, there's a lot of reaching going on today, folks. Try and leave an edge around that. I don't know if I said I've done some coffee tea or tea dyeing as well out in the garden. I thought it's nice and sunny. That'll do. And it's nicely drying. Dries so quickly when you do it outside, doesn't it? And then that, snip the corners. They go in easier when you snip the corners, you know. In you go. I like that one. Way up. I do like that one. Okay. Should we do another one? Shall I cut that one out? Seeing as I've done that one, let's see if I can do that one. Let's just cut this one round. And this could be a little tuck spot as well. It could go nicely at the top of a page and be an up tuck, I think. Just one of those things, you know, you make these and put them in your box and you can root through them at another time, can't you? Could go down at the bottom even just as a little pocket. I hope you can see that. Yes, I like that one as well. So shall I try, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What could I put on there? Oh, she's very sweet, isn't she? That flower's a bit too big, isn't it? That's a shame. I do like her on there. That's the wrong, definitely the wrong date. I quite like that simplicity actually. 1913, she's more a 20s girl, I think. I do think she's more of a 20s girl. Oh, but I like that. Yep, I do like that. So that's going to go on there. Let's put this down first. Dirty, gluey, sticky fingers. Covered in black ink. That can go in that corner there. The lady, she's going to tip slightly that way. Where did I put my glue book? Oh, it's right next to me, folks. Right there next to me. That was the one I was going to put on, wasn't it? Yeah. Use my PVA glue for the Tim Holtz bits because they're just that little bit stronger. Right, let's cut this one out. I've enjoyed stamping these. It always feels sometimes too much trouble to get bits and pieces out so that you can do something. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's just me. Oh, she is pretty, isn't she? What do you think of that one? So what did I get? I've got 1, 2, let's clear the decks. Let's clear the decks a little bit. So these ones that I've not cut out, I might put some fabric or something on that. That will be 509. Don't forget to fly. We've got the ladies there that they're thinking of being cyclists. And we've got the little girl. And then we've got that one, that one, that one, and that one. So I hope that you like the way that I've used Julie's, did I do any on these that I've not cut out? No. I hope you like the way that I've used Julie's labels. Just a bit of fun, just trying to think outside the box how I can use these plain labels. So I hope you've enjoyed it and I hope you give it a go maybe. Take care folks. Bye.